Hi, my name is Yotam, and I'm an Incident Response Manager at Sygnia. In this short video, we'd like to walk you through our response to a heavyweight ransomware attack. As confidentiality is very important to us, I'll avoid mentioning any specific details which can reveal the identity of our client. In this case, the attack started on a Sunday morning, when our client realized that servers and workstations were being encrypted across the organization. This kind of situation can make even the most experienced CISOs and CIOs feel like the rug's been pulled out right from under their feet. Servers are being encrypted, critical data is not accessible, and ransom notes demanding millions of dollars are appearing across the organization. When the Sygnia team is brought in, we immediately set up secure offline communication channels, technical war rooms, a cadence for executive decision makings, and strategic and legal briefings whenever necessary. Our team jumps into action in 4 parallel work streams. The first is investigation, figuring out the initial entry point and making sure that we understand how the attack went down and which areas of the environment were compromised. Second is tactical negotiation, leveraging expert ransom negotiators to gain critical time for the technical investigation and also feed information from the attacker directly into our investigative team. Third is containment, ensuring that areas of the environment which have not yet been affected by ransom will not be affected. This means either taking them down or quarantining them to ensure the damage does not progress. Fourth is recovery, initiating a return to critical business functions and setting the groundwork for a future complete recovery once the investigation is complete. While we won't go into every technical detail of this attack, we'd like to walk you through some of the more interesting forensic findings and actions we took in responding to this attack. At an early stage of the investigation, our forensics team was able to identify critical attacker tools used across the organization. In this case, the attacker leveraged web shells, or web pages added to legitimate websites, to enable the attacker to run malicious code. Instead of removing these web shells as we found them, we decided to use the attacker's own tools against them. By modifying or tapping the attacker's code, we were able to gain full visibility into every command executed by the attacker and immediately feed that back into our investigative team. This approach soon paid off. We were able to leverage our tapping to view the moment when attackers shifted their focus from data encryption to data exfiltration. Identifying this moment enabled us to view the exact credentials used by the attacker to target sensitive databases with reconnaissance commands. This information enabled us to quickly rotate these credentials and then prevent critical data from being exfiltrated from the organization, which would have significantly worsened the organization's position with regard to the attack and ransom negotiation. As the investigation progressed, our team was able to identify the initial entry point into the attack. In this case, a specific employee laptop working from home was identified as where the attack came in through, and that's why our investigative focus switched from the corporate environment to this employee's home office environment. Forensic analysis of home laptops, mobile devices, and routers enabled our team to reveal the final piece of the attack puzzle. In this case, we saw that attackers leverage vulnerable home routers in order to access the home environment and then leverage a man-in-the-middle attack to get from there to the employee laptop. Once on this laptop, attackers were able to leverage split tunneling, a VPN feature enabling communication with the internet and with a corporate environment in parallel, in order to establish a persistent foothold within the environment with a C2 communication channel going through the employee's home and avoiding any detection. Once we identified the full scope of compromise and established a comprehensive timeline of the attack, we moved on to our kill switch event. This is when, in parallel, we remove all attacker access to the environment, rotate compromised credentials, and ensure all malicious tools are taken care of. In parallel, we use our previously established secure island to recover the environment to fully operational state. In parallel to all of those, we also establish advanced monitoring to make sure that, as the attackers did in this case, when they try to come back, we're on top of it. We make sure that when the attackers come back, we see it before they have the chance to really do any damage and prevent a reoccurrence of the attack. This attack serves as a good case study in identifying the key pitfalls facing CIOs and CISOs who have to handle these massive heavyweight ransomware attacks. A swift and comprehensive incident response is critical in preventing the most catastrophic results of these attacks, ensuring a return to business as usual, and enabling longer-term cyber resilience.